It's DJ Wags taking you through the apocalypse, Apocalypse Radio. Breaking news. As early as tonight, President JB will authorize U.S. military action in the Middle East. Hashtag Spicy24 and hashtag WWIII. Check this out. This is all this afternoon in this morning's news. So this is my feed I have on the Facebooks over here. So here, breaking. The White House has notified Congress that the UN troops are on the ground in Yemen. See how that worked? World War III, little surprise. Woo! See how that worked? There's people that don't think we're in World War III yet. They'll prove me wrong. See how that worked? That's what they said in France when the German tanks are blocking the grocery store and people got mad with the Karens back then. Just like now. So then we scroll into one of my radar posts. U.S. military has 391 planes over USA. This is a couple hours ago. You can barely see the ground, which is a true story. See how that worked? There they are. Like, there's almost as many planes. Like, if they weren't so packed over here and they spread a few more out to the northwest, you wouldn't see the ground. And then all the IDs are there, et cetera, et cetera. But they had some nice dark arts, or not dark, they had no tag planes swarming around by Alabama, like between Alabama and Tennessee, what do you call it, Memphis. So there were unidentified special doohickeys flying around today. But that's almost 400 planes. That's a lot. So this is probably this could be a black, almost said black flag, black swan. You ever see a black swan? You know, real pretty and all that garbage, but super rare. And a black swan in military talk is like, you have an attack that hits your guys, like let's say Pearl Harbor, for example, or Gulf of Tonkin if you're talking Vietnam's. I can go on and on every time because right now nobody wants to go to war with the draft that's coming. And by the way, shout out to the ladies. There's a law on the books ready to be signed. They've been almost signed it during the CV scam. So Google that, women in the draft, because they need a lot of bodies. We got 3 war fronts. But anyways, U.S. camp are breaking air defenses at U.S. camp in Jordan. Confused. Oh, fuck. They're probably, they're confused. We know they're confused. See how that's why there's only such a record low enlistment because of the woke garbage. Confused enemy drone for U.S. drone. Wall Street Journal. Now, by the way, that's not funny because 3 guys are dead and I don't know how many injured, at least 2 dozen. But this could be a black swan doohickey to start said event. Because once we get attacked, it's probably not, but this is what you got to watch for. There's going to be some event. Most likely, a lot of the analysts in the U.S. intel business are saying it's going to be the one of the boats, we'll call it, in the Red Sea doohickey. I think what's the name? It doesn't matter, but because they could launch. Iran's doing this, by the way, according to our lords. I think they even said it. Hang on. Oh, and shout out to China and Taiwan. See how that worked? Just in, China is reportedly maintaining a constant military presence around Taiwan with 4 warships. It's got done doing chicken chores. Strategically deployed in various. I get my Chicago attitude accent. Attitude. The Cicero tilt. I should lean in my chair here sideways. There's my heater back there, by the way. Shout out to my wood stove, 1976, keeping the house toasty warm. A lot of work, though. Anyways, there's 4 warships strategically deployed in various directions all around the island. So strategic means they're getting ready to pop off. That's the second war front, or the first. You could call 1, 2, or 3. But this is one. We got Iran and doohickeys. What is I don't want to say the names because you can get popped down the road. So I don't even know what I could say in the future because I just got popped for Taylor Swift garbage. Fuckers. Now the school teachers losing their job with fake OnlyFans. That fuck her. But Taylor, the high priestess, you can't fuck with her. See how that worked? But back to World War III and the fall of society around the world. Stand by. So this was earlier before they admitted that they fucked up and they got shot down, or they got hit by this drone because they thought it was one of our doohickeys. But earlier in the day, it was breaking U.S. seeking very consequential response to the deadly drone. Well, they're still gonna, by the way. Like, this is my point of the Black Swan doohickey. Like, they killed our guys, and that's our sovereign territory at base. Just said, look it up. So now they're saying tonight the president's gonna give the old green lighter, or whoever's running this shit all. But like, It's coming. Like you're gonna hear the Rocky music playing, and it'll probably be on TV and all that garbage as we lit them up. This is Iran back proxy, just like we're doing proxies all over the world too. The difference with World War III, this is why you assholes, not you guys, but the people that don't pay attention, they don't think we're in war yet because we're doing proxy wars this time. This war is different. World War I and II, you had you guys face to face. Now they're doing it to other countries, so then there's less damage to their own country. See how that works? But eventually, when Europe gets hit, which they're about to get spanked, they don't have enough soldiers. So that's why our women are going to get drafted, and you're paying the bill, and then your kids are going to get sacrificed in a satanic ritual, which is what war is, believe it or not. So to get the war going, it's called Gog and Magog. Look that up. Gog, Magog. Or Ezekiel, I think 30, or is it Revelation? One of them where when Israel gets attacked by the surrounding countries, it doesn't end the way everybody's thinking it's going to end. And then it takes down the whole West, according to the Bible. It's just a book, according to you guys, whatever. Like, Iran's IRCG headquarters attacked in Syria, dozens of Canada. Well, later it turns out, I think the Israel, whatever they're called, their military's taking credit for it, I think. I mean, I got a lot of news happening. This is like warp speed garbage. Actually, I did post it. Update, Israel airstrike in the capital of Syria's countryside reportedly targeted Iran's IRCG command. Reported casualties among both military and civilians. See how that works? So, thank God I log all my shit. And as we pop off tonight's war in the Middle East, 300 Illinois National Guard soldiers prepared a deployment where? Middle East. See how that works? They got their houses in order, which is something you should do because we have a world war going on. It's really happening, or not. To convince me, it's not. And then we got the civil doohickey. Like, they're setting people up. They're trying to say there's like 1 million semis heading there. Go fuck yourself, you liar. Like, if you got to tell your friends if they're in a semi heading to Texas to protect the border, turn around and go home. Go back with your family. They got these guys to do that garbage. Like, go home and keep your family safe. See how that works? It's a setup. This is J6 all over again. But whatever, do you. But if it's somebody you really care about, talk to them not to do it. Like, it's a setup. Or not. Convince me it's not. And I'll finish this with last night, one of my last posts of the night. I put U.S. Air Force, several tankers just went wheels up, responding to our soldiers that were attacked and killed. I'm guessing, I hope I can say that word now. I don't know what to say. The censorship's getting bad. I'm getting popped on Facebook for just talking about Taylor Swift, for fuck's sake. At least 6 Air Force. That means the digital ID's coming for the internet. This is all set up. Everything's been written, scripted. Just like that bullshit football game all you asshole men are whacking off to yesterday. Like, instead of preparing for your country being taken over, like, and protecting your women, back to your porn and football. Those assholes. This is why we're the weakest assholes in the generation right now. You guys are. I'm from an older generation. I lived through hell already. At least 6 U.S. Air Force Casey Below. Anyways, they were on their way last night, which you're going to see tonight when the president pops up. So there they all going wheels up. I love radar. This is DJ Wags. Stay tuned. I didn't think I was going to be a news channel for World War III, but this is Apocalypse Radio. Hashtag Apocalypse Radio. Hashtag, what do you call it? Spicy 24. There's a lot going on in this world. It's on fire. See how that works?